Hi, my name is Lulame and this is week 12 of the Master Key System. The Master Key System is a 28-week course on how to manifest the life of your dreams, basically. So we've been going through it and we've hit 3 months, you guys. I'm really excited. Also, I just want to say a special welcome to the new subscriber. Hey, thanks for subscribing and thanks for joining us. And thank you to all the people who have been watching all this time. So this week is when the rubber really starts to hit the road. Things start to get a little bit more serious. We've been spending a fair bit of time building up our visualization muscles and also building up our faith. And Hanel has been hammering the point home that, hey guys, your thoughts create your reality. You are an offspring of God. We've been hearing this again and again and again for 3 months. And so now we're going into the next phase of all of this. And it really resonated with me because I spent a long time reading these books and learning about these things, but I never ever actually put it into practice. Guys, knowledge does not apply itself. Okay, to actually get use out of it, you have to then take action. So there's 3 things that we need to understand. Number 1, you have to have the knowledge. Okay, so we've built up 3 months of this knowledge. I sounded like a broken record. Number 2, the courage to actually dare. And then the last one, number 3, is the faith to do. I'm going to repeat it one more time just because you must first have the knowledge of your power. Number 2, the courage to actually dare, to think it's even possible. And then the third one is the faith to actually start to do it. And many of us don't really consciously manifest our lives because we either don't know that we can, we're constantly changing our mind, or we're not coming from a place of love. Okay, so that's important. Remember, guys, wish maximum good to all who you encounter. You can't be sitting here diligently practicing and doing the exercises whilst thinking hateful thoughts about your neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Okay? Otherwise, there's no point because we are all actually one. So I just want to elaborate on the second point about changing our minds constantly. Sometimes we literally are changing our minds. And just think of a sculptor. How far would they get if 1 minute you've got your beautiful piece of raw marble and you start and then you change your mind and then you try do something else? You'll never actually come up with anything. But then another sneakier way that we change our mind is by allowing thoughts of fear and worry to take root. Because when you start to focus on that, that's just the same as, oh, hang on, I'm creating my beautiful life. And then wait, no, I'm creating nightmares, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that it's easy to not worry. It is difficult because when you're looking at reality or, you're looking at the results of your past thoughts, it's easy to see that because it's real. If you're unwell and you're in pain, it's easy to let that consume you. But by all means, guys, practice. Whenever you start to have doubt, fear, worry, replace it. Just get into the habit of thinking of what you want and visualizing that. Okay, so the things we're practicing and learning are based on natural laws. If you believe that the law of attraction is a real law, just like gravity, then you understand that if things are not happening in accordance to your wishes, it's not because the law just stopped working for you. The fault is with your application. I'm sorry. Okay, it's you. For example, you cannot find a solution to a mathematical problem. Like if you can't find a solution to a mathematical problem, it's because you're applying the equation incorrectly. And Hanel actually gives an example of a bridge. So if a bridge collapses, you don't blame the law of gravity. The law of gravity doesn't change. That's what the law is. Your application of the law of gravity to build your bridge is what's at fault here. Okay, so just continue to practice and practice. And initially, you won't manifest things just like that, but it's all about building up those muscles and building up your faith and really allowing yourself to believe this. You know, sometimes, especially earlier on, I was having moments where I was like, girl, are you crazy? Are you just brainwashing yourself? But if I am, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually seeing some really real results. So another thing that Hanel mentioned that really stood out to me personally is that it's not a good idea to consult with fortune tellers or mind readers or do anything really to do with the occult. He says that these things interfere with our ability to manifest whatever we want. So yeah, if you go to a fortune teller and they tell you your future and you believe it, you're now manifesting from their perspective, and it interferes with your power. You actually hold the power. And this hit me home a little bit because I have been to psychics and fortune tellers. If you guys know me, you know, yes, I have been quite a few times because I wanted to know what the future was. And it's, you know, when I read about it, I was like, actually, it's really silly, because if I am manifesting my own life, that's one surefire way to know what my future will be. I'll know it because I'm manifesting it. So guys, yeah, stay away from that stuff if you would like to have maximum power over your life. So bringing us to our exercise. This week, go back to your same place, sit there and meditate on your unity with God or the universe or whatever word you want to use to describe everything that is, was, and ever will be. Okay, it's important when you're doing this to really relax. So important. It's when you're thinking of solutions for things, just try as much as possible to relax physically, relax mentally, and meditate on the power of God. Understand that your ability to think is the ability to act on the universal mind and bring things into manifestation. You have the exact same potential abilities that any one individual who has ever lived or will live has had or will have. We are all just an expression or a manifestation of God. We are all parts of the whole. Let that sink in, okay? There is no difference in kind and quality. The only difference is one of degree. Whereas God is the ocean and you are a drop. Like we have the same properties. And I've been thinking about this a lot over the past week, actually. And when I really sat down and thought about it, it hits me like a ton of bricks that we are the children of God. That's insane to me. Are you treating yourself like a child of the divine? Are you? Okay, so the whole week I was really trying to treat myself like a child of God. And that's not to say I was running around being arrogant, because we are all children of God. When I was looking at another human being, or in fact, anything really, I was seeing the manifestation of God in different forms. And what, I don't know about you, but to me, that's wildly exciting. You know, when I was looking in the mirror and being tempted to, I don't know, to put myself down in small, silly ways, I was like, oof, but you're a child of God though. Okay, you need to respect yourself and other people, and love other people, and love yourself too. We are spiritual, divine beings walking around in a meat suit, and when you let the gravity of that really, really hit you, there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear at all, because what we really are, I'm talking about your soul, the true I, that watches everything, that has no, we're just here temporarily. I need to hold myself back so I don't go into like weird preacher mode. But yeah, really start to see yourself as you would like to be, because you actually are creating it, and that is what you are. You are the highest vision that you can have for yourself. Don't go low, go high, and lift everyone else around you to that high vision as well. See them as beings of light, because that's what we are. And sometimes there's clouds, you know. They don't know that they don't know that they're children of God. Maybe, you know, and hold them as such. Hold them in love and kindness, and walk without fear, guys, because there really is nothing to fear. There isn't. I feel like I'm getting carried away again, so I'm going to pull back a little bit. So yeah, meditate on who you are and what God is, and think of all the things that are around you, and let that sink into your heart, and remind yourself of it when you start to worry. And there's a stretch exercise if you're feeling very strong and you've been flexing your mental muscles. This one is not, you know, you don't have to do it, but it would be nice to challenge yourself and see how far you can take it. So after you've done your 15 to 20 minutes, I'd like you to spend an extra 10 to 15 minutes visualizing a 10-cent coin. I wanted to say 5 cents, but no, 10 cents, okay? Visualize a 10-cent coin. See it clearly, you know, the color of it, the weight of it. And once you've seen it very clearly in your mind's eye, like you can close your eyes and you can see 10 cents, I would like you to then picture yourself walking wherever you're walking, or visualize yourself finding 10 cents somewhere, okay? And continue to do this. Whenever you're walking, just 10 cents, 10 cents. And whenever you remember, just think of the 10 cents and see how long it takes you to find your 10 cents, okay? You will find your 10 cents. You will. Just see how quickly you can do it. And this is a stretch exercise, but hey, remember, knowledge doesn't apply itself, okay? So we've been talking about all of this for a minute, and now's the time to actually start taking steps, all right? Don't be afraid to do it. Give it a go, and just see how long it takes, because yeah, it's wildly exciting. Before I go, I wanted to show off my amazing op shop find. So, I have been wanting, this is a little manifestation story. It's not huge, but like I've been wanting a velvet dress, this color, this exact red, for the longest time. And I went into Good Sammy's yesterday and I just happened to be looking through. Lo and behold, it is actually a dress. I'm just wearing a skirt over it to make it a bit more casual. But yeah, it was $7 and I was excited, and I don't know why I'm sharing that. I really just want to show off my dress and brag that it was $7. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Look after yourself, and do good things. And remember to treat yourself and others like you're children of God. All right. Bye.